Hey guys, my name's Kiayoto. I'm going to be making a tutorial on how to use the HBM mods. Today we're going to be going over making the assembly machine and all the equipment you have to make in order to build it. So this is the assembly machine. It's required for making the more advanced crafting. So, to do it, what do we need? You can search it up and it'll show you the blueprint. So we need 3 pieces of glass. It doesn't matter what color they are. 2 motors, a basic circuit, 2 blocks of copper, and a block of steel. So these bottom 3 shouldn't be too hard to get. Top 3 shouldn't be too hard to get. It's the middle 3. So what does it take to make a motor? A motor takes red copper wire, copper coil, and a ring coil, and steel plates. I'm doing the steel recipe because it takes less materials in the end, and you still get the same amount. So we need to be able to make these steel plates. I don't have an assembly machine, but we can make a press fairly easily. When I was making this the first time, making this plate stamp was literally the hardest part because I could not find anywhere that talked about how to make this plate stamp. So first, let's start off with making this, because this is the key to making the plate stamp. So we need a machine template folder. Actually, you can the easiest way is to type in template. And I can't spell today. Alright, so machine template folder. We need 4 pieces of lapis, 3 paper, 2 bone meal. Okay, bone meal, lapis, paper. I got sugar cane, so I'll make some more paper. Come up here to the crafting table. We'll just make a bunch of paper because we're gonna need it for this, especially once we get the assembly machine built. Okay, so I think it was bone meal, lapis, and then paper. There we go. Got one. I guess I didn't really need to make another one. I guess I just wanted to show you guys how it all worked for the video. But moving on. So you have to be somewhere, like you can't have it over a crafting table, otherwise you're just gonna open the crafting table, but you're gonna right click and it'll open up this menu and have all these different templates you can make. So these templates, if you select one, it won't give you anything yet because we haven't made the part that we need. So if you come down and hover over it, you can see the second line of text from, I guess third line of text, the one that says press stamps. You have to have a flat stamp in your inventory in order to make a stamp for that. So if we come over here and put plate, oh, flat, sorry, my bad, flat. Okay, and we're gonna make the iron one. So we need redstone, bricks, and iron. And I'm making the iron one because I have not made a tutorial for you guys yet of how to get steel other than finding it and scavenging it from the radio towers. So, got some iron. Do I have bricks up here, or are those downstairs too? Those are also downstairs. Okay. Oh look, the redstone was down here too. Good thing we came back down for the bricks. And for those of you who don't know how to make bricks, it's just clay in the furnace. Each clay makes one brick. Okay. Actually, no, it was iron on the bottom. Redstone, bricks. And so I'm actually going to make 2 of these, because we'll need a second one to make, not this copper cable, but to make the normal copper cable. So we'll take 2 of these. And so, actually we'll move those down to the hotbar so you can see the magic happen. So now, if we click out in space and we select the iron plate stamp, one of the ones down here in my hotbar will turn into the plate stamp. And then we will also need a wire stamp. So now we have both a plate stamp and a wire stamp. Okay. So we'll take out the steel one just so you can see how it all works. So well, I guess I said I was gonna make the one with the steel plates originally, but since I haven't showed you guys how to make steel yet, we will go with just the normal iron, I guess. So we'll need 4 of those for just iron, and then we'll need 1 for the coil. Right. And make sure it is a copper coil for this and not a superconducting coil. It won't make a motor otherwise. I had that issue my first attempt. Couldn't figure out what was going on, and I didn't realize there were 2 different ones that looked very similar. Okay, so yeah, just 1 iron plate, and that gives us 2, and that's, I think, more than we need. So now, if we get some coal, there's coal up here. I know I have some coal in the furnace, but I just went mining a bit ago and I thought I had some more coal. I guess not. Now, whoever made this mod pack for HBM and all that, they were very thorough with detail. I mean, you can see the iron ingot just sitting there. I didn't know that actually moved. That is so cool. I'd only ever used it while I was in here. Don't know if this copper I got earlier is the right copper, so let's see if it is before we run out. That is not the right copper. We're going to pull that out. Well, I have some just normal copper wire now, I guess. And we're out of fuel too for that. Still working on figuring out how to make the reactors so I can get a electric one of those, but once you get the assembly machine, I don't think it matters. Like, you don't have to use the press anymore for that. So, what was I looking for? Motor. Okay, we need copper wire. We need that. Can't remember if it's this copper or this copper that we need. So confusing with all the different ores, which one you need for what. Alright, I am going to have to go get some coal, and I will be right back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I figured out how to make the Minecraft grade copper, and we need to make a blast furnace. Tungsten, I believe I have enough of that I've mined. Now the copper plates in this require 6 of these. Luckily we already made the stamp, so we just need to smelt enough of the copper ore 195. Okay, so there's the rest of that. Is there anything I can just throw in here to get so I don't waste fuel? I went and got all this coal and then realized I have a lava lake. Whoops. I have a lava lake right there. So this is gonna be a much better solution, I'm thinking. So now we need to put the industrial. Okay, so we need 12 of those. That should be 12. Okay. And then I believe just go like that, and we can get our 2 copper plates. Alright. Tungsten. Oh, look at that. I have 4 tungsten ingots. Don't even need to use the furnace now. You know, I just realized what I did. I burned all of the wood. And now I need to make a chest. Okay, I got them all. There we go. Okay, got our hopper. Now we need that there. Tungsten in all the corners. Copper plates. And a furnace. Alright, sweet. So there is a blast furnace. Let's see how this works. Okay, so we'll put, I guess, the lava in there. So glad I did not use all of these in the press, because I almost just let it go and I would have to go on and find more copper and smelt it again. Okay, now I need redstone, I think it was. Let's double check before this finish. Copper. Yes, perfect. Oh sweet, we get 2 for every 1. That's fantastic. We'll take half the redstone out because we don't need it all. Some of these machines, I don't know if they actually stop burning stuff when it's done, so don't really want to take the risk and lose all my materials and have to go find more. Okay, we'll throw this in to... Whoa, that could have been bad. Gotta put the wire press back in. Now we can go get more lava, I guess. Alright. Throw that in there and it should start making us some red copper wire. Yes, red copper wire. Alright. So we already have the iron plates we need. That was a mess. I didn't need that. Okay. Right. That was... Let me double check this. I might have done it wrong. Coil. Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh, so it does stop burning my stuff. Good. Good. That's always good. Gotta make some more wires. Just realized I never showed you guys how to make the press that I've been using. It's fairly simple. I'll pull it up in a second. But let's finish making ourselves a motor. Fail. Alright, so that gives us 2 ring coils. I believe, if I remember correctly, ring coil, copper, and copper wire, and then iron plates. Alright, now we have our 2 motors. So let's see, let's go back to the... I'll show you the press recipe first though. So there's a electric one and a burner one. The burner one is the one I'm using. 6 iron ingots, block of iron, a piston, and a furnace. So fairly simple. does take a lot of iron for something you only really need to use this one time, for the most part. Alright, so now let's look up what the assembly machine needs again. Alright, we need a basic circuit. Alright, that doesn't look too hard. Takes a steel plate and an aluminum wire and some redstone. Alright, so come down here. I do have some, but I will go through the process of making it with you guys. If I have ore. You know what? We're just gonna use one of these guys. It's fairly simple to find the aluminum. If you mine a lot, you'll find it. And just use the same wire stamp for the aluminum. Alright. And then you'll use the machine template folder again, because it requires after that to go through a circuit stamp. So you can just make another one of those to use. Alright, so now if we put our basic circuit there, 1 motor, 2 motors. Oh wait, I am getting ahead of myself. We don't have any glass. Where did I put that? Here we go, glass panes. So they need to be glass panes, not glass blocks. Alright, so glass panes, 3 across the top, 1 circuit, 2 motors, blocks of copper, you know, I forgot something again. The block of steel. So we'll grab these ingots. Oddly enough, there's the exact amount. Easiest way to get steel is obviously from the radio towers, but you can smelt it into, I believe, from iron to steel. I forget what the recipe is, but we'll go over getting different materials in our next video. But for this one, we will finish this up. Assembly, then the panes. Okay, and there we have it. Here's our assembly machine. And you can just plop this thing down. And I believe, not 100% sure, I haven't used it too much, but I believe you can put a chest or something right here, and it'll take the materials in from there and output them into a chest from here. I believe you can hook up power and stuff through these. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into it too much. But if you put, well, let me go grab one from my little storage bin. If you make a template using this, any of the machine templates in here, you can make the little template. This one's for a telepad. I wanted to look into what that was. You put it in here, and if you have all the materials in here, and say you're making like a mass arsenal of like, let's see, what's something you'd want to mass produce? Missiles, warheads, satellites, any of these things. And you could just have your chest here full of materials, it'd pull it through, assemble it, and put the finished products in here. So then you wouldn't have to line everything up in the shaped crafting order or anything. It just goes through, reads this, outputs it here, and if you have a chest here, it will put in the chest, I believe. Alright, but that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching.